history lovers, welcome to This Tweet in History, the Week in Review, podcasting to you on tape delay from our North America studios. Here are your top stories for the week ending November 7th, 2009. World, DATELINE Central America, November 3rd, 1903. Panama trades canal to U.S. for independence from Colombia. The backstory. It was a marriage of convenience. France had spent 5 years trying to build a canal across Panama, but gave up the effort after losing 22,000 workers to yellow fever. Over the objection of Colombia, of which Panama was still a part, the French made a deal for the United States to complete the canal. The United States didn't want to pay the price that Colombia was demanding, so it struck a deal with Panama. Panama, which was in the midst of its independent movement, needed the financial and military backing that the U.S. could provide, and in exchange for these, agreed to give the canal zone to the United States in perpetuity. Sports, DATELINE Tipperary, November 1, 1884. Hurlers, camogiers, and rounders rejoice. There's a GAA for that. The backstory. The Gaelic Athletic Association was formed by a spirited group of Irishmen who had the foresight to realize the importance of establishing a national organization to review and nurture traditional indigenous pastimes. The group's original charter called out the sports Gaelic football, hurling, handball, and rounders. This year, the association marked their 125th anniversary with 125 celebrations. In other news, DATELINE Tacoma, November 7th, 1940. Galloping Gertie, resonating with 42-mile-per-hour wind, collapses. The backstory. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge opened to traffic on July 40th and collapsed spectacularly just 4 months later. It was nicknamed Galloping Gertie because of the way that it contorted in the wind. Although the bridge was built to withstand winds up to 120 miles per hour, it collapsed in winds of just 42 miles per hour as the wind resonated with the harmonic frequency of the bridge, amplifying its movements. Spectacular footage of the collapse, now preserved in the Library of Congress, shows a reporter whose car was the last to attempt the crossing on that fateful day, abandoning his car and escaping just in time. His daughter's dog, who snapped at him when he tried to help her out of the vehicle, was the only casualty of the collapse. This week's birthdays: November 1st, author Stephen Crane. November 2nd, Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. November 3rd, politician Michael Dukakis. November 4th, folk humorist Will Rogers. November 5th, actor Roy Rogers. November 6th, composer John Philip Sousa. And November 7th, chemist Madame Curie. Thank you for joining us for This Tweet in History, the Week in Review. Be sure to follow us on twitter.com/Histortweet and check our archives at histortweet.blogspot.com.